Hello and welcome to Occupying Pace, Prince of Persia, The Sign of Time. This was one of my favorite games as a child, so I just kind of wanted to show it off now that it's free on Ubisoft Club thingy. Just need a Ubisoft login to get it for free. And it's definitely worth getting for free, I think. But I would probably not pay any money for it in this day and age. It hasn't aged that well, but you will see that soonish. And I will stop talking as soon as they will start talking.
Most people think time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction. But I have seen the face of time, and I can tell you, they are wrong. Time is an ocean in a storm. You may wonder who I am and why I say this. Sit down, and I will tell you a tale like none that you have ever heard. Know first that I am the son of Shahram, a mighty king of Persia. On our way to Azad with a small company of men, we passed through India, where the promise of honor and glory tempted my father into a grievous error.
No, my son.
Your Majesty, I trust you will remember your promise. The Maharaja's treasure vaults lie within.
See how he fights. Like a warrior son.
I also tried to record this game yesterday, but I kind of messed up. But that's what happens.
Do you think I felt regret as I gazed upon the destruction we had wrought? Or at least humility at the speed with which a world can be transformed from a good world into a hell? If you think so, you are mistaken. For in that moment I thought of one thing only. The honor and glory I would bring my father by fighting like a warrior in my first battle.
Yeah. So this is a story about us making a giant mistake here in the start. By attacking this city, as you can see, the vizier, the man who looked evil, who killed somebody, is evil indeed. And he's the main antagonist in this game. Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to say something else, but I just forgot about it. Why can't I get up right now? What? What's going on? Go up, dude. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, I wanted to say that you cannot turn on subtitles, and I kind of wanted to change this. Change? Oh yeah, you have to double click no. Like that, thank you. And that could elsewhere have been pretty useful, but okay. The camera angles in this game can sometimes be very awkward. Oh shit, like this. It's sometimes just, you can control it with the mouse and everything, and for some reason they were like, no, it's not good enough. We have to help you too. And this right here is something you're going to see a lot of in this game. Cutscenes, but they're not, and they don't really feel necessary. Here we have a ladder. We also get a cutscene every time the combats are done. And jumping on people is way OP. I'm also playing on easy because I don't like the combat in this game. It's not very exciting. And now I will receive my invisible dagger. That's always been a bit comical for me. I think I've played through this game like...
Many men that day sought to win honor and glory on the battlefield, that their king might say to them, as Khosrow said to Rustam, "You are the noblest of my warriors." From the moment my sword tasted blood, I knew this would not be my way. I would win my father's praise, not by killing, but by being the first to find the Maharaja's treasure vault and the wonders within.
So essentially by being the best thief. Good job, Prince. But yeah, what was I talking about before he rudely interrupted me? Oh yeah, I've played through the game like 4 times, I think. 3 or 4 times. I don't really remember. And so many times. I also did it on hard ones. I cannot recommend it. There's some battle scenes in this game which are just terrible. There's this elevator at one point. You know, you can be pretty decent at avoiding hits and everything, but on this elevator you have to protect the girl, and she just keeps on taking damage. This part right here, running on walls, is so well built for computers. It's insane. And I don't know why not a lot of other games like this does it. I actually don't know how Assassin's Creed works in computer. But in this game you just right clicks and he runs on the wall for you. It's pretty nice of him. I actually don't know if you can just skip the combat. I'm pretty sure it goes in combat mode and you can't do anything. But I might be wrong. Oh, oops. Did not mean to do this, but the game has also slowed down extremely much. And I think that's kind of a bug on better computers that happens. On better computers than what we're made for. I actually did not know you just skipped those combats. That's pretty nice. But yeah, and you saw right before we saw a big cannon thingy go through the walls. It's right here. And this game kind of likes to show you where to go in that manner. And in my opinion, it's kind of irritating. Because it takes away some of the challenge, not all of it. It just gives you a hint on where to go normally. It shows you what you're probably going to use. But the puzzles can still be pretty tough in ways. But not the puzzle, but the platforming puzzles, I guess. Oh, and here you need to be turn the right way when you jump. Otherwise, you're not going to jump rightly. And therefore, let's.
Shall I continue my story from here the next time we're
This is
interrupted?
not normally a save point.
I'll start the story from here next
We'll
time.
see a save point later on in the game. And now we're going to learn some more about the why is that word not in my head anymore? Platforming, of course. You now learn, hey, you can jump on walls. That slowdown kind of seemed intended, but I don't remember them being there when I was a child. But I might be wrong. I don't know.
And there it lay, just out of reach, the dagger of time. There was a treasure I could carry with pride as a trophy of our victory. If I could only get there.
If you only could. I wonder how. Oh, we're there. But it's on the other side, so let's go over to the other door. Yes, please. Thank you. So in this starting area there aren't any collectibles, but there are going to be some collectibles later on. Not really, it's mostly just powering you up. And right here we have a trademark of the Prince of Persia games. Traps and sometimes weird camera angles. But they're not that hard. Not especially not these ones, but later on in the game they will be faster. And in the sequel there are some pretty challenging places. You have to go past them. The sequel, Prince of Persia 2, is definitely my favorite Prince of Persia game. This Prince of Persia game is decent, it has good puzzles, but it does not compare to the sequel at all. The sequel will have better combat, and it's a bit more optimized for newer systems. And it's a bit longer, and I like the puzzles more. And it doesn't show you where to go all the time. But then the third game is also better than this, in my opinion. Just because of the combat, and they did some very cool assassin moves in that game, which they could have brought on to Assassin's Creed, but they didn't want to. That irritates me a lot, but let's not talk about that. It's just going to bring me in a bad mood, and I'm playing a good game that I really enjoy. And so, here we are. Oh, oops. Getting another cutscene to see, hey, you should definitely do this, because if you fall from up here, you will probably die. Oh, thank you, game. This right here. Oh, let's look at this again. It's really hard to see from that angle you get in the start, I think, where that is. I at least have jumped off a couple of times here, I remember. But hey, at least I didn't do it this time. And I should be able to jump down from here. Yep, thank you. Oh, I've actually never noticed this. That's cool looking. Oh no, not that cool looking, Prince. Get up. Stop being down there. You can dodge in this game. That's great, isn't it? I don't know if you are invincible when you dodge. You might be. I normally just jump over enemies in this game. It's just so much more effective. And the jumping on the walls, which requires some timing, and you have to get used to it, but when you get used to it, it's pretty easy. So lucky that he has somewhere to see fit.
I had what I came for. It was time to get out. Now.
But oh yeah, that scene right there. Oh, stop. That scene right there is where he figures out, oh, there's actually something about this dagger, and I don't really understand it. But when I pushed this button, the time went back a bit. Oh, it seemed close, but it was probably not. Oh, that's a very irritating camera change. That sometimes happens in this game, but it's okay. It's not that bad. But you will probably die from it once or twice. And I think we're getting to the big cutscene.
Father, I have brought us honor and glory.
Your Majesty, you promised me my choice of the Maharaja's treasures. That dagger.
Surely you won't deny the lad a souvenir of his first battle. You may have your choice of all the Maharaja's other treasures. Except that hourglass. That will make a fine gift for the Sultan of Azad when we pass through his city. And some exotic animals for his menagerie. And a few dozen slave girls. Yes, that should be enough. I want no animals or maidens harmed until I have chosen. Let it be known, King Sharaman is merciful in victory.
So that is the girl I was talking about. And she doesn't like us right now. Of course not, because we just plundered her city.
Trust not a man who has betrayed his master, nor take him into your own service, lest he betray you too. I learned the truth of this to my sorrow, the day that we arrived in Azad as the Sultan's honored guests.
My friend.
My friend, your visit brings joy and honor to my poor and humble dwelling. If only you'd given me time to prepare a proper welcome.
The glories of Azad are famed throughout the world. And yet, the best is yet to come. I give you the sands of time.
Whoa!
May the friendship between our kingdoms endure as long as time itself.
The sand, why does it glow? I can tell you.
Inside the hourglass is a marvel that no living man has seen. Alas, only the dagger can unlock the sands of time, and it belongs to a greater one than I. A young prince, dearer to his father than all the wealth of India. Perhaps he will oblige.
So manipulating.
No.
And she knows what is going to happen now.
Stop!
And it's not good.
Is it meant to do this? Alicia Sigataha!
Give me the dagger.
No.
You have unleashed the sands of time. I can undo what you have done. Give it to me.
Yeah, so that is the backstory of this game. Davis here tricked us all into releasing the sands, and now all the soldiers have turned into sand monsters. And also our father has. That's like the first act of this game. We are now done the prologue, and the first act is getting to our father. We're now fighting against these, and
Use the dagger.
you have to use the dagger to clear out the sand of them.
Strike with the dagger. Take his sand.
And by doing this, we have to
Now.
do us
Finish.
we did not notice.
Each time I struck them down, they rose to fight again. I soon realized that only by taking into my own dagger the sands that possess them could I liberate them from their monstrous living death.
I actually really like the way they do this tutorial. Like telling you how it goes and explaining why you're doing stuff when you're doing it. Doesn't feel that hand-holdy, even though it says do in the button screen. But okay. Notice the white circle up in the corner. That is actually how far back in time I can go every time I take the same from somebody. Resets. And sometimes in this game you can be unlucky. And the enemy can be hitting you like that while you're taking the sand of somebody. And then you can actually just be completely screwed and have to restart your combat. And that just playing on easy, so they would not normally take these few hits. And there would probably be a bit more enemies on hard. But I just don't want to deal with it. Because the combat for me is just dumping over people until later on in the game when you can't jump over enemies anymore. And then you jump into the wall instead. Hit them that way, that most of the time will knock them down. You can then take the sand, and now we are getting pushing into what we are going to do in the future. Again, something that I don't really enjoy. Because it kind of makes the game a bit too easy. And here you can see how many percentage of the game we have completed.
Done. I'll start the story
But
from
as
here
far
next
as I
time.
remember, the game kind of jumps in percentage. Is that right? It doesn't feel right.
You think me mad. I can see it by the look in your eyes. You think my story is impossible. Perhaps I am mad. Who would not be driven mad by horrors such as I have lived? But I assure you, every word is true.
What are these cartoonish pictures? But yeah, the game kind of at some point seemed to really jump in the story. But that's okay. And now let's watch another cutscene. See what I mean? There's just a bit too many cutscenes in this game, and it feels very unnecessary a lot of the time. But it seems like they didn't really want to challenge the players too much. And down here we have
The guest rooms, where my father, all our entourage, and I should have passed the night, lay cold and silent. The sands of time had swept through, stealing life and warmth from everything they touched. And I, who unleashed the cataclysm, had been spared. Were there others like me, who yet clung to life, hiding in fear among the ruins? It did not seem so.
what are we talking about? We just saw someone. No man. But yeah, that thing I just collected was another bar of saint, I guess we call it. So you can upgrade
Had I
those.
really seen her? Or had my senses given way under the
What?
burden of horrors too?
Oh yeah. I thought I had to do that. But yeah, this is
The miracle I had experienced by
mechanic.
accident in the Maharaja's treasure room, I now discovered that I could trigger at will. By pressing a switch on the dagger's handle, I could turn back time.
That is actually kind of impressive that you can press a switch on your dagger while you're laying dead. Oh, and here we have the healing mechanic. Sometimes you can be lucky and press it twice or 3 times, and you will then get, you know, the double shot like in Dark Souls, which is just the best. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's get over here and fall down here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's actually fight these enemies. Mostly because you can see we have another part that's killed one each time. So 60 enemies. You can say so whenever I have killed 60 enemies. That was a very awkward camera. We got a pretty decent amount of time to actually kill these. But you also have to kill them otherwise they will just rise up again. Yes, there are some. Oh, I can apparently not jump into it right now. Stop blocking my attack. One more enemy here, so get the next bar. I cannot remember if it builds up that extra container when I do that and I have all the bars I need. It might. Okay, I need to turn around. Good. Thank you. And this is not a great camera angle, but I guess I could just change it. You don't need to see anything, do we? Not when you need where to go. Not know when you know where to go. No, stop. I hate this camera angle. How much time have you used? We can probably make it to the next checkpoint. Hopefully. This is actually where I stopped last time. Down here a bit quicker this time, so stop shocking me. It's not the way it's going to happen anyway.
Done. I'll start the story from here next
Thank you,
time.
Prince. That percentage is, by the way, just the completion time of the game. It doesn't care about.
Whence came these visions that assaulted me thus like fever dreams? Each time I awoke feeling drained and beaten, and each time what I had seen came to pass, as if the sands of time were giving me a glimpse into my own future.
In that way, it's a pretty cool mechanic, because they actually do explain it with some story. Oh, and here we have another power. Okay. Maybe I need to solve those or something. Can't remember. But so far they've been pretty easy to find. But as far as I remember, they are going to get a bit tougher to find later on. And I also think there's, I can't remember if this is this game or if it's the next game, where there are secret walls that you have to find. Oh, branching path. Oh no, this is one of the places where you go into and get more life. I think later on in the game there will be more traps.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Just like a mysterious world.
I have a feeling I'm not in Azad anymore. Water.
Ooh, water. And now to raise our maximum by drinking water from a mysterious fountain. That doesn't work in real life, by the way. Oh yeah, and then the hole go away. It might be hidden behind secret walls. If I get a sword that can break secret walls.
What just happened?
Just cannot remember if
Strange.
that happens in this game.
Wonderful.
Or if it's only in the next couple of games. Maybe. Maybe we will never know. Oh. Already another save? No. First and save point. I just took it. Okay, can I? Please? Thank you. You can luckily like change to first person view if you want to look around. Doesn't always help. You can also change to a more awkward view if you want to. So they have kind of fixed they have a decent camera, but
Give me the dagger.
Who are you?
I am Farah, the daughter of the Maharaja from whom you stole it. This is your doing,
I saw my father turn to sand.
and we will share his fate if you do not give me the dagger to undo what you have done.
Your traitorous vizier used the same words. From now on, I trust no one but myself. Run! Go back to the reception hall. Wait for me there. Go!
she can fit through tight spaces that I can't go through. So yeah, that's just the way it is. She's a woman, and I'm apparently really fat in this game. Oh yeah, is that the way I wanted? Because you can also heal in the middle of combat. Sometimes, other times it's very awkward.
Now I remember. Since we left India, she had been there. In the desert, I had felt her dark eyes upon me. Now, here she was again. She and I, the only two survivors. Did I say two? Excuse me. We were three.
Yeah. So you also get the story kind of while you play the game, and I kind of like that mechanic. They also did it kind of in Diablo 3, where you can at least get some of the lore while playing the game instead of having to stop up and read. And that to me is a great game mechanic. It keeps the pace on. Oh, I wonder if there's something I have to do with that. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, please. Isn't it the birds that are so
The
irritating?
hourglass. What? I did not understand the meaning of what I had just seen. But I knew, with a certainty I could not explain, that those winged creatures had a master. The man who had tricked me into opening the hourglass now had his prize. And for some unknown purpose coveted the dagger as well, would stop at nothing to possess it. Well, I would give him what he sought. I would plunge it into his foul and treacherous heart.
Some unknown reason. You know, it's a pretty logical reason. You want to control time like you can. You already know this, come on. Oh, I spotted a secret. That's where I came from. Do I need to go up here? Yeah, I do. Kind of when you play this game too much, you get this sixth sense of where to go all the time. Oh, you can actually go over there. Don't know what this does. Oh, I have to go over here. Of course, they have this nice shadow on the wall right there that you can jump on. When it's hard to really, it's hard to realize. Can I actually kill him with a dagger? I'm kind of unlucky, and it looks very bad. Should have stopped doing that. Oh yeah, the combat is over. So now let's show a stupid cutscene. Maybe I need 5 of those. Oh, whoops. And let's then jump at the shadows and try and turn the right way around. I always get confused by which way to turn. I think this up here might be a secret. Yeah, and I probably need to do it like this. And jump further over here. Yeah. And I'm then up here. No. No, no. Oh, stupid prince. Stop changing my camera angle. It's very awkward. Okay. Maybe it didn't change it. Maybe I just expected it to... Haven't I been up here before? Maybe not. Oh, no. What? No. Oh, yeah, right. Why do I keep on forgetting this mechanic? It's like the core mechanic of the game. Oh. Yeah, I kind of have to go very soon now. So let's just try and make it down to the checkpoint. Howsoever I will do that. Could run over to this, I think. I cannot. But I guess this works. Even though I'm not quite sure where I'm going. Nope. I need to do that. I was wondering if I could get down here. It doesn't help. Then why is this place a thing? Because I can jump over there or what? Take it, try and see. Look, I'm not used to sands, so when I use all of them, I can die again. But not before that. Maybe I just need to... How can I go back down here? Nope. That's a before. But I could just go over here, I guess. I guess not, I'm sorry. Sorry for sucking so much right now. Just don't remember what to do. Oh, no, actually do fall down there, thank you. And jump over there, yes, please. And let's swing a bit. Get down here, thank you. And now we're back here, okay. Good, 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 good. And let's then... Where am I supposed to go? I'm not really sure. I kind of want to jump out to that thingy, but I cannot. Can I just jump down here? No, I'm dead. And I'm that deaf.
That didn't happen.
Make this an episode. Thank you for watching and bye bye.
Do you wish me to leave before finishing my story?